guys, my name is Erica Williams. I'm a junior. This is my second semester, and I'm doing 5 tips video for social and digital communications. Has the pandemic ever made you feel like your life has been a constant battle? Universities everywhere have not done much to help their students mentally and physically the past 2 years. Here are 5 tips that have helped me stay sane the past 3 virtual semesters. Tip number 1, find a hobby you love. Mine was crafts. Throughout the pandemic, I learned to knit hats, I painted at least 50 pieces, and I filled up all of my coloring books. I remember my first paintings were the same 4 wretched colors because Walmart ran out of paint and the craft stores were shut down for at least 2 months. My second tip is to try and learn new things. I pretty much taught myself all of the basics of graphic design in 2020. It really made me realize that there's unlimited information on the internet and you can learn anything you want to right from home. Tip number 3, avoid reading the news. That's pretty much all I could do for a majority of the pandemic when all we wanted as students was answers. Every single day was a constant flow of, is Trump going to be acquitted or impeached again? Why was our government letting 500,000 people die without doing anything for them? How could the police officers that killed George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and the countless other police killings that we had previously this year sleep at night? Why were our political leaders protecting statues with dark and racist history? Who gave Kyle Rittenhouse an AR-15? In between all of these huge historical events we have to experience as college students in a brand new COVID world, professors were still mad at students for not submitting assignments on time. Did they care, or were they numb from everything that has happened to them in their lives and they didn't think that any of this could affect their own students? So stay away from the news if you can, if it freaks you out as much as it does me. Tip number 4 is to take time for yourself. Staying at home was so hard on all of us mentally, and it is easy to forget about the simple things when there's so much on your mind. Read that book or go do some stretches, even when you feel like you've hit rock bottom. Tip number 5, this is my second semester my junior year, like I said earlier, and I always saw myself having an internship this summer. Always, even before I started college. But everything is so different now. I'm having trouble finding any because there are a lot that are not even hiring right now or are all remote. So tip number 5 is to take a breath and step back. We'll all hopefully grow and evolve from this pandemic, and it's important to remember that it's still not over. Our lives will be affected by it for a long time. But things will feel normal again. Thank you for listening.